Okay, guys. So here is our Dare to Succeed. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I have been in this business I signed on Christmas and I started working my business January 17th. So I've been in this working for like 2.5 months or so. And I've done network marketing before, but only once before. And I was just tired of that and wanted something new. And I found Monat and I became obsessed. And actually, I wasn't even looking for something new. And I saw this and I was like, how can I walk away from this? So I just joined. So here is the Dare to Succeed. This really breaks down the customer side of it. You could do this if you're having a party or you're sitting down with someone that just doesn't know anything about it. Like you guys, I can totally go over all of the details of the company super easy. So Monat is an anti-aging hair care line, and it's super crazy because we always think about taking care of our skin and all of that, but we don't really think about our hair as anti-aging. But I guess, when it's gray, all out, it does all of that. So it's like, why are we not taking care of it? So it's really, really super cool because unlike other companies, you're not changing people's buying habits because you're not asking them to take a supplement or start drinking a shake or something like that that they'll forget and they don't have into their normal routine anyway. This is people are washing their hair anyway. You're just asking them to wash with something different and something better. So that's the really cool thing. You're not changing anything at all. It's no forgetting to do anything because it's just your hair. So hair care is a $40 billion market and marketplace, and it's projected to grow to $59 billion in the next 3 years. So our company is booming, I think faster than they even thought it would boom, to be honest. We keep saying it's a ground floor opportunity, but it's more like a basement opportunity because seriously, there's 25, that might be up to like 30 now because this was last week, but there's 25 market partners in Arizona. I live in Arizona. So it's just so crazy. And I am the first one to my rank in Arizona. Beth, I bet Sam was probably the first one and you're the second one to your rank. Like it is just wide open out there. It's crazy. So like we said, Monat is a consumable product line. So people are going to keep reordering because they're going to be using their products. They say the products last about 2 months or so. I keep bouncing between systems. So mine, I realized last night that my volume conditioner is getting low, but it's not out yet. So I think 2 months is about a pretty good estimate of how long it lasts. And it's really awesome because we have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if someone doesn't like it, they can send it right back and get their money back. But at the same time, no one is doing that because we have a less than 1% return rate. And at conference, which was about a month ago, they actually told us it's a 0.06 return rate. So no one's returning this stuff. And I had a customer return something last week, but it was because she wanted to order something else and she didn't run out of what she had yet. So it's like the 0.06 return rate is there, but it might just be people ordering, just like that. Like they ordered something and they really wanted something else. So this stuff is really amazing. There's
Lindsay,
files. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. I was just going to say, I really feel like the shampoo lasts longer than that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would say like 3 months is probably an average.
Okay, good. I didn't know that. So yeah, so 3 months or so. And it's really weird because the shampoo bottle is bigger than the conditioner bottle, and you would think it'd be the opposite way around. And I'll tell you more about that, but you wash twice with the shampoo, which is so crazy. But I'm sure they can get into the reasoning and stuff of that later. But we'll talk about that in a couple of seconds. But that's good. That lasts about 3 months. So so everything is made in the United States. We are open in the United States and Canada, but everything from our research labs to the manufacturer to the distribution center, our call centers, all of that is here in the United States, and we own all of that. You don't have to carry any inventory, which we can get more into that after we talk to you guys because it's a little different for you guys because if you're using the stuff on clients, you would want to keep it. But there is no requirements for inventory or anything like that. Once you sign up, you're never going to have to spend another dollar again. We have a website. We have a website, a free website and a $20 website, and it's totally up to you which one you do, and you can run your business on the free one, but it's just really, really, really cool that right after you sign up, you never have to spend another dollar again. We have an awesome comp plan, and we have a car program. You can get a white Cadillac. Beth's over there shaking her head. She's like, yes, I want to get that white Cadillac. And then they give you monthly payments and stuff like that for that. And yeah, so we have a ton of different products. They all don't have any harsh chemicals or anything like that. They're naturally based, and you can mix and match a lot of them, which is super cool. But here's the picture of all of our products. We do have a referral program for our VIPs, which we do have a VIP program, which is a savings program for any customers whenever they join. And there's so many perks to that. They have ways of getting free product through referral programs. They get free shipping if they buy a full system, or if they spend over $84. They get a free product every time they spend over $84. 15% off, and we have a bunch of different flash sales often where it'll just be like, for 2 days, here's an awesome deal that you can take a part of, and it's market partners and VIPs can take a part of that. So there's a lot of perks to becoming a VIP. But you guys are here for this, so that's why I'm going to focus on this. Becoming your own boss. You can start with Monat for a $99 starter kit, but that only comes with a couple of samples and marketing materials. So I never really suggest that, because you're going to want to get your hands on some full-size products. So I'll go from the biggest product back to the smallest. So we have an overachiever pack. It's $5.99. If you want to sign up with that, you're going to actually get a 45% savings on all of the products and the sample pack and all of that. And you're going to get 25 full-size products. You're going to get multiples of products in that pack. The success pack is a sample of every single product, and except our dry shampoo. And there's 16 full-size products that comes with. It's a 43% savings, and you can get all of the samples and all of that also. So the sample pack comes with all of them. There's about 5 samples of the thing, and then it just depends on how many products you want to get outside of that. Then the business pack is $2.99, and that comes with 10 full-size products. That's a good starter pack, because you're able to get some of the basic ones that everyone is really into and using. Like, it's just the basic one. I don't want to explain this because we do have a different promotion going on, but right now we have a really good promotion that is just, I don't know, it just makes our comp plan even crazier. So that's that. I kind of do want to, I wasn't going to show you the comp plan, but I kind of went through that pretty quick. So I'm going to pull up our comp plan, and I won't go through the whole thing, but I will show you. I just have to pull it up right here. I will show you a couple of the awesome things about our comp plan that, I don't know, I'm just so blown away by this, because like I said, I have done network marketing in the past, and it was never anything like this. This is just so amazing. So we have a bunch of ranks. There's 12 ranks that you can jump up to, and I love it because they are really achievable. You just need a small win to get a big success with this company. So whenever you're climbing the ranks, it's just so easy to see that you're going from 200 PV, which is your personal sales. So 200 in personal sales. This one is only 250 in personal sales. This is only 300 in personal sales. Like, it's just little jumps to go to the next rank, and then adding a team below you. I think that this, Beth, maybe you could go on about the personal sales, especially for you guys, are probably super high with this bonus that you get extra percentages on, right? Like,
I see that a lot. If you're a salon and you've been working for any amount of time, your clients will they will use it. Like, I just tell my clients I want them to use this because this is the best product I've ever had the opportunity to use. And it's my job to tell them what to do, so they believe me, and they just sign up.
Yeah. And then there's a bunch of rank advancement bonuses. I don't want to get in too much detail and like overwhelm you guys, but just know that this comp plan is amazing. Like, so amazing. And I've seen other ones to compare it to, and I just wish I would have known that this existed way before. But
I'm just gonna I'm sorry, Lindsay, for interrupting you.
Oh,
I was just gonna say like March. One of the bonuses that they give for anybody actually who signs up as a market partner, March is the last month to sign up for the free trip that you can earn to Las Vegas. And it's really not that hard, but I mean, like if you guys sign up in March and get either 1,000 personal volume in sales or 2 market partners and 500 personal volume in sales every month, you get to go to Vegas free for 4 days. Airfare, hotel, food, entertainment, it's free.
Yeah. And that's for everybody that signs up. Like, it's just so crazy. Have you already qualified for that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're going.
I signed up in October, and so February was my 5th month.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's so awesome. Yay. That's so awesome. I qualified for my first month out of 5, so I have a couple more months to go, but I'm going to make it. All right, so Kendall's going to jump on, but let's just start going, and then whenever she jumps on. So Beth, why don't we, because I'm sure people have questions and stuff, but do you have maybe like a quick 2-minute, tell them your background, tell them anything, tell them how you fit Monat into your salon, something like that. Have you ever been timid about products like this before, or an opportunity like this before maybe?
Okay, so I've been a hairstylist for 33 years. And I have naturally curly hair, and I have a lot of naturally curly haired people that, like I've had nice products, but they haven't been exactly what I've wanted. So I've been looking for a couple of years, and I've never been presented with an opportunity like this. So my daughter actually found it with talking to Kendall, and then convinced me to talk to Kendall, which, mind you, I did not want to do. I talked to her just to make her go away, to be honest. So Kendall got on, and she answered every one of my hairstyling questions, and I signed up basically that minute with the biggest pack available. Hadn't touched it, hadn't tried it, but I believed what Kendall had to say. So as a hairstylist, these products, nothing touches them. One of the things that I have to share this with you, because one of the things that I was super surprised with is that when you get the shampoo and you shampoo the first time, I tell all my clients, don't be surprised, you won't get any bubbles, leave them on for the 2 to 3 minutes you're supposed to, rinse it out and repeat. But I thought I was going to be the exception, because I have been using professional products for 33 years. So I'm like, I'm going to get bubbles the first time because I've been using pro products. I put it on my hair. I got 0 bubbles. 0. And I was so I felt like I had been betrayed by the professional shampoo people of America, because I'm like, I didn't get any bubbles. I was so sad. Honestly, I was so sad.
Well, yeah, because if you compare yourself to my hair, where I haven't been taking care of my hair for 30 years, and you have, so
right. I mean, I've been using professional color, professional everything. So I was like, that was one of my biggest shockers. And so I used the products the first night I got them. I slept in the mask. It's not what they tell you to do, but it's what I do. And then on the next morning, I thought, I'm going to show you that this does not work. So I blew dry my hair. I didn't have one thing in it, and I expected the dandelion in full bloom look. My hair looked perfect. Perfect. I mean,
without straightening, just blow drying.
No, it was just like curly and fantastic, and my curls had never looked better and in place, and oh my God, it was amazing. And by the way, my hair looks kind of crazy today, but I haven't shampooed for 2 days. So for anybody who's even really thinking about it, I would tell you not to try to add pressure, but this really will be the best thing you've ever done. Just even for the product, because I got this for the product. I did not want to run it as a business. I told Samantha that at the beginning. I'm like, I've got a job. I just want this for the product. And she's like, well, good, because I want it for the job. And it became a job for me, because it almost has to, because your clients are going to jump on, and you have to run it as a business because it sells itself. So if you're nervous, don't be.
What are the best ways to integrate it into your salon?
I got rid of the other stuff.
So I think Kendall did that too, right? She just took everything down and redid it all.
In my salon, I have a couple things that I'm keeping because I know realistically not every 100% of my people are going to do it. But like I had Kenra, so I packed that up. I'm actually going to donate it to the shelter. But it's like I cannot with a clean heart and mind tell somebody that this is the best shampoo to buy if it's not Monat. I can't do it.
Wow. Wow. That's awesome. Do you guys have any questions, Karen or Shannon? I know you just joined.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you have questions for her or at all.
Honestly, I've been binge watching videos for the past week, so I feel like I've gotten so many answers.
Yeah. What were some of your first things?
I don't really feel like you even know what the right questions are till you get your hands on it.
No, yeah. Like, I just got mine, I think, 2 days ago. And the first time I used it, I had the same issue. I was like, nothing is sudsing. Something is weird. And then I shampooed again, and finally it started sudsing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, my hair was so filled with silicone and just nastiness that as soon as I got out of the shower, my blow dry typically, I have thinner hair, but my blow dry typically takes me 15 to 20 minutes. And it took me 5 minutes to blow dry hair. And I was like, okay, I'm sold. Like, I don't have to try and sell this stuff because it's going to sell itself. So honestly, I don't have questions because as soon as I tried the product, I believe in it. I believe in what it stands for. So
wow.
That's how I feel.
Wow. Jennifer, I'm going to unmute her because she raised her hand. There you go. Jennifer, did you have a question?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. I have a hairstylist that is really skeptical about it because of basically she says it's a pyramid scheme. She's worried that, basically this is like when your hair is going to fall out. And also she wants to know what product do we have that's going to close a cuticle. She says, our pH is, I think we looked it up, it was like up to 5.5 or something.
Oh, Beth is just dying to answer this right now.
What?
Beth is so excited to answer your question right now.
Yeah, she's very skeptical. She said, that she doesn't, when she puts color in someone's hair, she doesn't want to lose the color. So she says, I can put vinegar on their hair and close the cuticle, but what product do you have that's going to close my cuticle in my customer's hair?
Okay, so here's a couple of things, and this, I'm sorry if I'm going to get long here, but first of all, Monat has the Rejuvenate oil that's going to help balance everything out, and it's actually also going to help fill up the hair shaft, and that stylist is going to end up using less color because it's not going to just suck it in. The other thing is, and that will help close the cuticle. The other thing is, all of the Monat products are pH balanced, so that will help close the cuticle, but the best thing to help close the cuticle for Monat is the Revitalize conditioner. That's going to slam that cuticle shut. So the other thing is about it being a pyramid scheme, this is the way that I tell people. Monat has given everybody the opportunity to be a small business owner. And so that's why they're doing this as far as the social marketing part of it, so that I can sell it, but so can you sell it. And we went to convention, and Eric Worre said, what makes the product professional is not the label. It is the person behind the label selling it. Not the color of the label, it is the person. So it gives everybody the opportunity. So you can tell your hairstylist friend that, okay, so she gets the product from a supply house, who gets the product from a distributor that sells it to them, who gets the product from the manufacturer. So what Monat does is they take out all the middlemen and they give you the profit.
Yep.
And there was another question. What was your other question?
The
color fading?
Did you say the cuticle closing?
Yeah, she said she's worried that when she puts a color on the hair that if she can't close a cuticle that she's going to lose the color.
The interesting thing is I put 2 drops of color or 2 drops of oil in every color that I do, and that cuticle is closed and that hair color stays forever. Like I colored my hair 4 weeks ago. It's the same color. And she will be amazed at the shine and the condition of that hair. That color is not going to leave. So when I do my hair being red, I usually put a towel on my pillow when I sleep at night because I go to bed with my hair wet sometimes. My pillow's not red anymore.
Wow.
Wow. This is recorded, Lindsay, right?
Yeah.
So I can go back and watch all this.
Yeah, we'll be able to send this to her too.
Sorry,
Okay.
I talk fast.
No, I love it.
Wow. So Kendall, the other girl that was going to get on, she was wrapping up an event that she was at, but she didn't know if someone was going to come or not. So someone must have came because she is not replying. So that's totally fine. So we'll just keep going with Beth, but I just wanted to give you guys a little update. But Karen, since you have joined and you have been in it for, you haven't gotten your products yet, but you've seen like the culture and everything of the company and everything. So do you have any questions for Beth or anything like that?
No, she's pretty much covered everything. I just can't wait to get my hands on the product so I can, but no.
I have to show you one more thing. I'm sorry, Lindsay. I'm hogging your time.
No, I don't know anything about this. This is all you. You take this. I don't know anything about this world. Like the salon,
So okay, I don't know if you can see this, but like right here, there's a little red right here. I have eczema, and yesterday, it was angry, and I put the oil on it, 2 drops of the oil, and I rubbed it in, and you can see like there's no flakiness. It's not mad anymore. Like I can still see where it was. But that's the thing about the oil. You can use it for so many things. Like one of my clients, her daughter has really bad acne because she went away to college and got stressed out. And she came home and her face is clear. Like you can use it for so many things.
Put it on your face.
Oh yeah. And then also the oil, you can put 2 drops, or if it's a new mascara, you can put 2 drops in your mascara and it helps your eyelashes. But if it's not a new one, don't put 2. It'll get too oily. Just put 1. And actually, the oil, that was a wrong word to use, but the oil is not oily. It soaks in because the molecule is so small that it gets into the hair shaft and into the skin and absorbs. So Jennifer, with your hairstylist, skeptical person, that's what you need to tell her because the molecule is so small that it gets in to do the job. Otherwise, like Moroccan oil, if she uses that, the molecule is too big and it floats on top of the hair shaft. So the best way to get the use out of Moroccan oil, you should ingest it.
Yeah, she has Moroccan oil in her place.
There you go.
You send her a sample.
Yeah. So she's like big into the science part of the product. Do you know much about the science behind ours, or?
As far as there are no waxes or sulfates or salts or DHT or, all the stuff that you can read about it. But basically, it's color safe, it's pH balanced, it's all natural, it's anti-aging, and it promotes hair growth.
Yeah, I sent Kendall a message the other day because I think I messaged you about it. She's like swears by that color proof stuff.
Oh, you're the color-proof girl. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and I messaged Kendall, and Kendall said that's what she was using before Monat, and she said that Monat penetrates more into the cortex of the hair than the color proof, and that
the molecules are smaller.
Yeah, she said that that was the biggest difference between the two was that.
And all of the shampoos are infused with the shampoos, the conditioners. I think everything's infused with the oil too. And
except one product.
Is it
I'm trying to think of what it is. It might be the tousled hair conditioner or tousled.
Yeah. Okay. So, but they're all infused with it, so you're going to get those benefits on top of it. But I just wanted to tell you this because Beth said that she puts 2 drops of oil in every single bowl of dye. And so just to give you an idea of how much oil you'll be using, every bottle of oil comes with 600 drops. So that'll
the
be
oil that you
300 clients.
So the oil that you put into the coloring is going to help get the color into the hair shaft better?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow. And it's shinier too, right? Doesn't it leave a shine?
Oh my God, it's so shiny. All the products are like, your hair has such an incredible shine. I think, Cheyenne, when you used it for the first time and you didn't bubble and then you sudsed afterward, weren't you surprised at how shiny your hair was?
Yes. I mean, seriously, my hair, I curled it right afterwards, but my hair, when I'm blow drying it, I'm like, my color, like I haven't got my roots done in a while, I'll be honest. So my roots were so light compared to my dark because it showed my color so much more. So my color on my mid shaft is like, it looks black almost because everything is like so, I don't even know the word, intensified, you know, everything. It was shinier. It was brighter. It was weird. Honestly, I was so surprised.
Because it cleans off the outside layer of the hair.
Yeah, it was crazy. I think everyone just needs to try it. That would be the first thing. Just try. Get your hands in it. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. But I'm telling you what, I believed in it.
Yeah.
A few of the things that I did on my salon page is I put up pictures of bubbles. Like I was shampooing a client who I did black on, and I was shampooing a client who I do a lot of like insanely reds, and I was shampooing them, and I took pictures of the bubbles that were still white on those.
Oh, after a red hair?
Well, in the first shampoo, you know, you rinse, and you do the first shampoo, and my bubbles were still white.
Yeah, usually they're like pink or red.
Yeah.
Well, even when I've dyed my hair brown before, I've rinsed it the next like 2 times I've washed it, the water's been brownish, you know?
They won't do that.
Wow. Jennifer has another question. We'll go back to her.
She actually just answered it. I was going to say, once you color your hair when you wash it, does the hair bleed any? But apparently not.
Wow. That's awesome.
You know, you'll like if the stylist rinses it really well, like when I do my shampoo or, you know, with my hair, I don't actually shampoo the first time after I do a color with my red, but like shampoo color is going to come off the scalp. That's natural, but it's not going to come off the hair. So if you rinse and get all the color off the scalp and then you shampoo the hair, your bubbles are white.
Wow.
Oh. Wow. Oh my
Crazy.
gosh. There's Kendall. Hey, Kendall.
Hey, Kendall.
Hey. Okay, so Beth has answered a lot of questions. She's on here still. So she's answered a lot of the science type questions, but I don't know if maybe you can share your story a little bit. I don't know if you were hesitant to try Monat before, since you are a stylist and all of that. Anything. Just maybe share your story so people can see where you came from.
Hi, Cheyenne. What's up?
Hi. Good.
So, I have been doing this since August 3rd, and I've retired as a hairdresser. I did hair for 6 years, and I mean, the product just kind of fell into my lap. A girl that I work with, she started promoting the products, and she let me use them on my clients for a couple of days, and my clients were in love with it and wondering how the heck they could get their hands on it. And so I told them, I'm going to sign up, and I did. I bought the $5.99 kit, the biggest kit, and it just went insane because my clients started sending me referrals, and my contact list just grew extremely fast, and it was just crazy. So now, you know, my team's bringing in $500,000 in sales a month, and in 7 months, it's pretty crazy. We're trying to hit $1 million this month.
I can tell you guys that I was in network marketing for 4 years with a pretty decent company that had a lot of sales, and my highest ever was 160,000 in sales over 4 years. And so in 6 months, you've done $500,000 in sales. It's just unbelievable. Like there's no arguing with the product there. You're right?
Yeah, it's crazy. So, you know, obviously I make enough money to be able to retire from my job, and I don't have to work behind the chair anymore. I have a really bad back, and I didn't like the fact that I had to be at work to make money, and now I can work my business wherever I work it, and I'm still in the hair care industry. So this is really good for people who maybe want to be stay-at-home moms, or they just don't want to go to work every day, or it can just completely change your life and give you financial freedom. I mean, now we're going to be able to go buy like a really expensive boat with cash. Like we're going to be able to just do things that we never were going to be able to do before, and have things that we were never able to buy. So really quickly, it exploded for me, and I worked my butt off. Like I'm at a wine and wash right now. I'm about to leave, but I work every single day. I don't just sit back and let other people make me money. And that's how you make a lot of money, is by being involved and treating this like it's a business. And that is exactly what I do. I mean, this is like my baby, you know. That's how it was at the salon when I was doing hair, but now I've just kind of switched roles, and my plan B is now my plan A. And I do this full time, and I love it. And if I'm sick, I still get paid. I don't have to show up at work, you know. If I get hurt, I'm still gonna get paid. Oh, who's baby? Oh, okay. So, yeah, that's basically kind of my story. But now I'm helping people. Now I'm helping people retire from their jobs. It's not just me that did this. There's other people that are in my, on my team that are retiring from being teachers, and they're bartending weekend jobs. They're quitting those. So it's not just me. It's a lot of people on my team are able to quit their jobs and get to do this full time. And that's just going to make everything even stronger and better. So by helping other people, you're helping yourself. And so that's what I do, is I help my team make really big bonuses and get to quit their jobs and stay at home and do their thing. So yeah. Do you guys have any questions at all about the products? Or as she said, she answered.
Yeah, Karen, do you have any? Because Karen, I know we've been trying to get Karen and Kendall together. Karen, I'll unmute you real quick. Karen, do you have any that you can think of? I know you just said you didn't have any.
This side? Anything?
I don't have any right now.
No. I had a stylist told me that a salon could hands down change their financial situation with our mask alone. So that I always just like run with that fact, because it's like, oh my gosh, that's like one product out of all the products we have. And it's just so crazy. And I just feel like if I can do this, and I don't know as much as you guys know, like you guys know everything about how the hair works and all of that stuff. Like it's just crazy. It's crazy. But okay, so if you guys are good and you don't have other questions, I didn't know if there were like technical questions or anything like that. But wait, is there any details about, because I guess there wouldn't be. What do you guys do about a stock? You don't carry a stock because they just order online, right? I know everyone's muted, so I'll give you a second. But they just order online.
Are you talking?
I actually do carry some stuff because some people do choose to buy at retail.
Okay. Is there an average of how often you get retail versus people doing it consistently?
I have like 5% retail.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't have much either, but
IP.
So stock isn't a huge issue.
No, you need two. If you have a really big salon, 2 of everything.
Okay. Jennifer has a question. I'm going to unmute her real quick. You can go ahead, Jennifer.
I have too many questions.
No, you're fine. I love it because I love all the questions. I really do.
Okay, so you just said that the mask itself changes the salon or whatever you were just saying?
Yeah.
What's all that about?
Could you offer a mask treatment, or how would that work? That was from another stylist that said it, so I don't know if you guys feel the same way about that statement.
I would say yeah. You could retail or offer that as just a treatment in itself. The mask has some protein in it. It's not a conditioner type mask that you think of. It's more of a treatment mask. It helps to build the hair back up.
Gotcha.
What would you charge for? So I guess that would depend, but like, is there an average of what you would charge for something like that?
I don't know. I guess I never thought about that. What do you think, Kendall?
I can wait.
I would say you could charge like $25, or it just depends what kind of salon you're in. You could charge all the way to like $50.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I was thinking 25 too.
Yeah, I would do like 20 at the salon that I'm at, or was at. Ernie.
So how long would you recommend to leave the mask on if you're doing a treatment?
Well, you can put them under heat.
Do what?
You can put them under, normally it's a 10-minute process just in general, but you can actually put them under heat. I just read that not that long ago. I think Buddy Sharp had something about that. And like they do a 20-minute under heat, not super high, but as a treatment. You just got to
and that helps heal.
What?
You said that helps heal the hair?
Well, then you need to follow. It helps to build the hair up because it does have a little bit of protein in it, but then you need to make sure that you follow with the revitalized conditioner to seal the cuticle back down tighter.
Okay. So our revitalize is what's going to close the cuticle then?
For the most part, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, all the conditioners are really good. Like the leave-in conditioner is the best detangler. The Revitalize is the best moisturizer. You know, everything has its place, and that's all in the like the information in your back office. Like I actually went in and printed that out because I know that I'm old school. But I like to be able. I have mine in a 3-ring binder so that I can just open it up and not have to look if I'm not absolutely positive. I don't have to go online. So I just have mine in a 3-ring binder. You guys are much younger, so you probably have yours all on your phone.
You mean the print off of each product, or?
I did. Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I was in your situation, I would probably do the same because honestly, I'm always like looking and going back to the website, so it just makes sense to print it all out if you're in that.
Well, and I show my clients, you know, if my clients are all age groups, so I just like, if they have a question, I just hear, this is what it says, you know, and I tell them, and then I show them as I'm talking to them in my little 3-ring binder, and it's a pretty one, so.
Is there somewhere in the back office that there's videos about the scientific end of this? Because I've looked and I can't find it.
I don't know if there's videos. I haven't ever clicked. There's like a whole science section on the website.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell you about that afterwards. I'll show you where it is. But yeah, so if everyone is, if everyone's good to go, and I feel like everyone, like you guys just, you get it. And like you got your questions answered. You see where you're at, and everyone reassuring you that you just try it and you'll be good. So if everyone's good, oh, there's a cute little baby. But if everyone's good to go, then we can wrap this up.
I had just a quick question. So I have a few friends that own salons. They're pretty local to me. Like, to present it to them, I want to go and talk to them in person, but would you recommend, like I think Kendall said they lent her their bottles to use on their clients. Would you recommend that I would go and do the same with her? Like, hey, use this for a day or two on your clients and just try and get my foot in the door? Or how would you say would be like my best approach with that?
Kendall, whenever.
I don't know. I think it just depends on what you're comfortable with. If you know them, you know, for sure, go leave your bottles. If nothing else, if you like, Kendall had a little video the other day, and she said, you know, just drop them off some samples or your bottles if you want. Put some samples, leave them your business card. Put the information on there on how to use them properly, because that is the biggest key. And then just say, hey, I'd really like you to use this. I'll come back in a couple of days and see what you think, and then get out.
Just as easy.
Okay, perfect. Yeah.
What's the best products to leave?
I would say the black shampoo for sure, because if people have buildup, they're going to want to use the black.
Okay.
So the black shampoo, the oil, the volume, and balance system.
The Jumpstart book set, you know, the Jumpstart book also tells you like good things to leave as well. So
okay, yeah. I would definitely say the black or the IRT, just because it can kind of help the detox process if someone has a lot of buildup.
Yep.
All right, so the black.
I leave the black. I leave the mask. It says black, mask, and oil, but I do the black, the mask, the revitalized conditioner, and the oil.
Okay, cool.
Perfect. Well, thank you guys so much. I know it's like
yes, thank you. This was good.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. And I have this recorded, so if anyone wants a copy of it, or if anyone has any stylists, I'll send it to you. I'll upload it, and then you guys can send it to whoever you want to send it to. But thank you guys so much. Thank you, Kendall. Thank you, Beth.
Thank you, Kendall. Thank you, Beth. Thank you, Lindsay.
Bye. Fun.
All right, y'all. Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.